Age verification, the gateway to the mark of the beast. Y'all prepare for this one.
As I sit here and take in all of the news from every direction, all I see is deceivers, liars, corporate media, cover-ups, agenda, all pushing the same propaganda. It's time for a game changer, a visionary, an innovative person who changes the way that people think of the situations. It's time for Game Changer TV, telling it like it is. Get in the game.
Thank you for tuning in to Game Change TV. I'm your host, Terri Lynn, and this is the channel where every day we're telling it like it is. Today is May 1st, 2026, and let's talk about, we're all hearing on the news everywhere, all over the country, all over the world, this push for age verification to keep the children safe. When in actuality, all this age verification is the gateway to the mark of the beast. And y'all, I just want to put this in here. Yesterday in my prayer time, I just felt impressed in my spirit, the Holy Spirit saying, everything has changed. Don't get comfortable. Everything has changed, and it's going to start changing at a rapid pace. Everything's going digital. Your everything, your car, the way that you do business, everything's going digital. Everything. And it's going to force everybody to be corralled into this new road to go down this digital road. And wait till we get into this age verification, the gateway to the mark of the beast. But do not get comfortable. Everything is changing. It's not the old way anymore. Now everybody's going to be pushed, like in a concert when it's crowded and everybody starts pushing everybody forward towards the front of the stage. The whole society is about to get pushed into this digital future. Y'all have to have eyes to see and ears to hear what is going on around us, and don't be complacent anymore. Let's jump into this. From 3 days ago, from Mobile ID World, EU ID, digital ID wallet. Digital ID wallet will soon prove age without showing your birthday. The EU Commission has published a new manual laying out how the upcoming EUDI wallet will handle age verification. The key feature, selective disclosure, which lets you prove you meet the age requirement without revealing your actual birth date or full name. Sounds good, right? Wait till we get into this. Yes or no? Could online age verification be the Trojan horse to digital ID? Yes, experts and digital rights groups and critics overwhelmingly argue that mandated online age verification functions as a Trojan horse for digital ID. It forces users to upload government-issued IDs, fostering a centralized infrastructure for mandatory government-linked online identification under the guise of child safety. So you have to ask questions like an evil person and where they're wanting to take this to. Yes or no, could online age verification be a gateway to universal digital wallet? Yes. Online age verification acts as a primary entry point to the adoption of a universal digital wallet by requiring users to store verified identification credentials such as mobile driver's license or digital IDs on their smartphones. Where did they say it could be? In your smartphone? Yes or no? Could the future of cell phones be an implantable RFID chip in the human body? Yes. Do y'all hear this? Your phone, where You're storing your digital wallet, your Apple Pay, your Cash App, your mobile wallet, your mobile ID, your driver's license. Yes, it is technically possible and already being piloted that the future of cell phones could transition from handheld devices to implantable chips in the human body, potentially functioning as a body internet that eliminates the need for screens. This is where age verification is about to take us. Brazil's age verification law takes effect March 17, 2026, and nobody's ready. It says it sounds terrible, but it's worse. California law forces age tracking into every operating system by 2027. Arizona bill would require ID checks to use the weather app. Scotland plans an app for public surface access age verification with digital ID. Russia moves to mandate state biometric ID for online age verification. Discord launches facial recognition, facial scan, and ID age verification in the UK and Australia. But don't think it's not coming to you. Age verification is coming for the whole internet. Yes or no? Is it possible that an implanted RFID chip could be used in online age verification? Yes, it is technically possible for an implanted RFID chip to be used as an online age verification, though it is not common or mainstream method yet. Yes or no? Could online age verification be gateway to universal digital wallet? Yes, an online age verification acts as a gateway to a universal digital wallet by acting as a high security, regulatory mandated first use case that focuses on the adoption of digital ID infrastructure. Do y'all hear that? Age verification is the gateway into the digital wallet that can be put in your hand. From yesterday, I don't know how to say the name. HOPIA launches EIDAS 2.0 readiness tool to prepare financial institutions for mobile wallet identity. Do y'all hear this? The identification verification provider Hopia has released a free EIDAS 2.0 readiness assessment tool designed to help financial institutions prepare for mobile wallet based identity verification. The same mobile wallet that can be an RFID chip. They are preparing banks for mobile wallet transactions. It evaluates preparedness across areas including digital identity wallet integration at the bank, qualified electronic signatures, and remote identity proofing, all capabilities that will need to function on mobile devices under the new framework. Everything is about to change. They are pushing everybody like cattle into this. And while everybody's distracted, this is what's going on. Yes or no? Could a majority of nations move towards digital wallets in 2027? Yes, digital wallets are projected to dominate, becoming the leading payment method for the majority of transactions, nearly 50% of point of sale value globally by 2027. Driven by convenience, they are expected to overtake debit cards and in-store by 2027, with over half of the U.S. population using them and widespread adoption in China and emerging markets. That's just within like 7 months. Yes or no? Can an RFID chip implant be a digital wallet? Yes. Specialized RFID chip implants can function as a digital wallet by storing payment information, enabling contactless payments for goods, services, or access control while waving a hand near a card reader.
What if you could pay for your shopping with just a wave of your hand? This RFID chip works just like a contactless card. It's implanted into your hand, and once it's there, you can pay for groceries, open doors, and even unlock your car. What if you could pay for...
Y'all remember in January, Marjorie Taylor Greene warns Americans will comply or die over digital currency, digital ID.
Marjorie Taylor Greene is telling all the secrets. She said Americans will comply with the digital ID or they'll get in trouble. They won't be here. It'll be over with for them. They have no choice. Marjorie Taylor Greene is telling everything on everybody and everyone all at the same time. She ain't letting nothing slide. If something needs to be told, Marjorie Taylor Greene is telling it 100% of the time.
She says here, Congress is secretly pushing for a cashless society, citing the mark of the beast.
The groundwork is being laid, currency that can be controlled by the federal government. I've read the Bible, and I believe what Revelations 13, 16 through 17 says, and I just cannot vote for a future system that will do that.
Now let's watch this short clip, and we're going to add to it. Let's hear this.
Is it finally happening, or has it already started? Look at this headline closely. Should states ban mandatory human microchip implants? A new report examines the rise of preemptive bans on mandated human microchip implants, noting that 13 states have recently enacted such a ban, despite no companies currently requiring the technology. The Carnegie Council for Ethics in International Affairs has released a report entitled The Rise of Preemptive Bans on Human Microchip Implants, looking primarily at how some states are preparing for an increased prevalence of this technology. Let's stop there for a second. Pay attention to these words. Looking primarily at how some states are preparing for an increased prevalence of this technology. Microchip technology is no longer a theory or some form of breakthrough tech. It's an expected reality. Some states in America are already planning ahead in terms of how to deal with this technology, which is soon to come. Notably, more states are enacting preemptive bans to prevent employers from requiring that their workers be microchipped. U.S. states are increasingly enacting legislation to preemptively ban employers from forcing workers to be microchipped, which entails having a subdermal chip surgically inserted between one's thumb and index finger, wrote the authors of the report. Internationally, more than 50,000 people have elected to receive microchip implants to serve as their swipe keys, credit cards, and means to instantaneously share social media information. This technology is especially popular in Sweden, where chip implants are more widely accepted to use for gym access, e-tickets on transit systems, and to store emergency contact information. End quote. Now, why are these microchip implants particularly interesting to keep an eye on? And according to Revelation, we know that the beast, the Antichrist, will force all people, great and small, rich and poor, free and slave, to receive a mark on their right hands or on their foreheads.
So if you think the states are going to protect you from this, you're going to be floored by the end of this video. Ripple XRP Ledger officially activates identity verification system. Ripple's XRP Ledger just completed an important upgrade. The formal activation of the Credentials Amendment brings native decentralized identity verification and compliance control mechanisms to the XRP Ledger. Yes or no? Could the XRP ledger identity verification system exclude people for non-compliance? Yes. Following the activation of the Credentials Amendment in late 2025, early 2026, the XRP ledger supports native compliance controls that allows for the exclusion of participants. Users who do not meet these credentials or fail to comply with the defined rules will be prevented from interacting with the specific domain. This update allows financial institutions that they're preparing for now to use the public ledger while meeting regulatory demands that require controlling who can participate in certain transactions. Yes or no? Could Ripple XRP Ledger be the facilitator of a global digital wallet? Yes, the XRP Ledger is designed for instant cross-border transactions and liquidity, with this ecosystem expanding to support institutional adoption, stable coins like RLUSD, and digital asset management. It acts as a bridge currency for financial institutions, aiming to replace traditional systems like SWIFT. Does Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse have influence over Trump? Yes, Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse has developed significant influence with the Trump administration, engaging in direct discussions regarding crypto policy and holding meetings at Mar-a-Lago. Brad Garlinghouse, CEO of Ripple, says Trump is going to make crypto great again. This is the CEO of Ripple, Brad Garlinghouse, who has significant influence over Trump, and he's pro-implant. And listen what he says about Trump.
We, for years in the United States, have had an attack on the crypto industry. It's been war. And we finally, I think, have a crypto president. The crypto industry has embraced Trump. Trump has embraced the crypto industry.
He really has. He really has.
I think it's very genuine. And I think he sees the opportunity. We, for years.
Yes or no? Does Ripple XRP utilize biometrics? Yes, as of 2025 and 2026, XRP Ledger has integrated biometric identity verification. That's your iris scans, your facial recognition, your thumbprint, your fingerprints, your gait, everything. That's biometric. As of 2025-2026, the XRP Ledger, Brad Garlinghouse, who's friends with Trump, has integrated biometric identity verification through genomic hash mesh of DNA protocol. The system allows for the secure, decentralized authentication of DNA-based identification directly on the blockchain. Yes or no? Could biometrics be incorporated with a digital wallet for payment? Yes, biometrics, fingerprints, facial recognition, palm scans are already commonly incorporated with digital wallets to authorize payments securely, as seen in Apple Pay and Google Pay, and it can be put in your hand. Yes or no? Could biometrics be stored in an implanted RFID chip? Yes. Implanted RFID chips can be used to store or, more commonly, link to biometric data. These chips, roughly the size of a grain of rice, typically store a unique identification number. This number is used to unlock secure databases containing detailed biometric information like fingerprints or, as shown in 2024, brain-machine interfaces. Now, they're talking about your cell phone could go into an RFID chip, and the RFID chip is going to have a unique identifier, and everywhere you go, to AutoZone or someplace, they'll say, "What's your telephone number?" And they key in your telephone number. Yes or no? Could your phone number in the future be the unique identifier in an implanted RFID chip? Yes. Technically, your phone number could serve as the unique identifier in an implanted RFID chip. Now, I've shown this before, and I'm going to show this again. This is Ripple's CEO, Brad Garlinghouse's Ripple XRP. That's going to have a major influence over the world in the new financial system, who's friends with Trump and who has influence over Trump. Let's hear this. And they have the implantable chip.
Hello and welcome to our Hackathon project video, where we showcase our innovative solution for the future of digital payments. Our project is called How Ripple CBDC Chip Implants Can Transform Your Life. Ripple is a company that provides solutions for central bank digital currencies, CBDCs, and stablecoins, which are digital versions of fiat currencies that are backed by reserves or assets. Ripple's CBDC platform offers a comprehensive platform for minting, managing, transacting, and each solution is built on a private ledger that is based on XRP ledger technology, a proven blockchain that has transacted over 70 million times over the course of 10 years, and is trusted by financial institutions around the world. Ripple is currently working with more than 20 countries on CBDC plans, including Palau and Montenegro, who have chosen to partner with Ripple to create their national digital currencies. One of the key benefits of CBDCs and stablecoins is that they can enable faster, cheaper, and more inclusive payments for millions of people who are unbanked or underbanked. According to the International Monetary Fund, IMF, CBDCs in developing countries have the potential to bank large unbanked populations and boost financial inclusion. But how can you access these digital currencies in a convenient and secure way? That's where Ripple's CBDC chip implants come in. A chip implant is a small device that is inserted under your skin and contains a unique identifier and a secure cryptographic key. With a chip implant, you can store, send, and receive CBDCs and stablecoins using your own body as a wallet.
And that could be your telephone, or your unique identification telephone number. And the phone is about to be in the RFID chip.
Your skin and contains a unique identifier and a secure cryptographic key. With a chip implant, you can store, send, and receive CBDCs and stablecoins using your own body as a wallet. You can also use your chip implant to authenticate yourself, access services, and make transactions without the need for passwords, cards, or cash. Here is one of our engineers' live demo of our project using his X-Acid implant chip to launch a Ripple XRP mining application.
Yes or no, is biometrics in payment system called fintech? Yes, biometrics in payment systems, fingerprint, facial recognition, palm scan, is considered a key component of fintech, as it represents a digital technology-driven innovation used by financial institutions and payment service providers to enhance security, reduce fraud, and simplify authentication. Fintech, okay? Could implantable RFID chips be used in fintech? Yes, implanted RFID chips are already being used in fintech as a secure, contactless alternative to wallets, enabling users to pay for goods, unlock doors, and access secure systems by waving their hand to a reader. It is often called payment implants. Like won't be able to buy or sell without the payment implant in your hand? Yes or no, is this payment by the hand, fintech, the future of banking? Yes, fintech, payment in the hand, is driving the future of banking by creating a more digital, personalized, and efficient financial ecosystem. Are Amazon and Meta collecting biometrics that will be used for fintech? Yes, both Amazon and Meta, Facebook, Instagram collect biometric data often for identity verification, security, or personalized services. Amazon collects palm prints, Amazon One, and facial data for identification verification, while Meta uses facial recognition to combat scams and verify identities. Yes or no? Is the biometric information Amazon and Meta are collecting usable with fintech, hand pay? Yes, the biometric information collected by Amazon and Meta is directly usable and already being utilized in fintech application. Is America First, Donald Trump, the president, hero, and savior of the right? Is Trump pro fintech, pro payment of the hand? Yes, as of 2026, Donald Trump has positioned himself and his administration as supportive of fintech, particularly regarding cryptocurrencies and digital assets. Yes or no? Is it possible an implanted RFID chip go mainstream for fintech and online age verification? Yes, it is possible, but currently unlikely to become mainstream in the near future. Oh, everything is going that way by 2027. Yes or no? Is Trump advancing fintech in banking, pay by hand? Is Trump advancing it? Yes. As of early 2026, the Trump administration is generally seen as advancing fintech pay by hand in banking through a combination of lighter regulation, support of digital assets, and initiatives designed to enhance consumer affordability. And here's Trump letting you know the new system is coming.
Many Americans are unaware that behind the scenes, the technical backbone of the financial system is decades out of date, many, many years out of date. You know that. Paul and others are straightening it out, but payments and money transfers are costly and take days or even weeks to clear. Under this bill, the entire ancient system will be eligible for a 21st century upgrade using the state-of-the-art crypto technology. Who would have thought we would have been saying that 2 years after?
Using state-of-the-art crypto technology. Yes or no? Could federal law override state bans on RFID chips? So we heard 13 states were banning preemptively mandated RFID chip implants, but federal law can override it. Yes, under the Supremacy Clause of the U.S. Constitution, federal law can override state bans on implanted RFID chip if Congress passes legislation that explicitly conflicts with the preempts those states, e.g., authorizing mandatory workplace implementation for security. However, no such federal law currently exists, but if they bring it, they can override it. What does pay by hand technology sound like? And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the beast should both speak and cause as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell in this new financial system save he that had the mark in his hand or on his forehead, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that has understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. Do y'all see how close we are? Now, if you've been a Christian for a while, you know who the late, great prophet, preacher David Wilkerson was. Listen to this short clip his son said just a couple of days ago. Choices are about to have to be made if you want to be pushed into this system or stand for righteousness.
We'd rather live in a generation where there are 7 more evil spirits and the church really be the church than to live in a culture that everything's fine and dandy and we're all prospering and there's no wickedness, no evil, and we just go about our business like we don't really care that much. But we're going to be forced to either get all in or get all out. We're going to have to say, this Lord, I will lay my life down for the gospel. I would rather live in a generation where there are 7 more evil spirits and the church really be the church.
Are you going to be corralled into taking the digital ID like 8 out of 10 people in the entire world took the vaccine? We're being pushed towards this. Choices are about to have to be made to be able to eat, to buy or sell. But this is what they're saying the primary way is going by 2027. Y'all keep serving Jesus. Stand for truth. The sheep and the goat are being separated. The churchgoers and the disciples are being separated. I love y'all. Thank you for watching. If you appreciate the content that you find on this channel, would you prayerfully consider supporting the ministry?